hot and muggy out here. Yo, you got a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Marquel got a haircut, yo.
I got my mask, though. Yeah.
And we're back. Got another weekend. This week I hit 90 miles this week, 90 on the dot. Got in a little bit of a workout during the week. Long run went really well, except Habib wasn't here this time. So last week, Marquel was missing. It was just me and Habib. This week, Habib had something come up, so it was just me and Marquel. It doesn't even feel like, a November day. It feels like September maybe. But anyway, rolling along pretty smooth, doing something like, I don't know, I haven't been paying attention. I think like 8-minute miles, something like that. Maybe a little faster. Or maybe I feel like it's a little faster because it's so damn hot. But did have a good long run. We upped the mileage a little bit and got in 18 miles. I finally did not get dropped this time, so it's only 1 week, but I did not get dropped, so I was able to finish the long run in a good position. Feeling a lot stronger over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I can really feel a difference from the increased mileage that I've been putting in. So it's making me feel like more of my old self. I'm still not where I was at the beginning of the year, but I'm certainly a lot better than where I was over the summer, where I allowed myself to slip a little bit. During this week, I did a little bit of my speed work out on, there's like a little segment by my house. It's about 1,100 meters. It's probably a little bit over a K. And I am the king of that segment or whatever. You know, I've run it the most times and I also have the fastest time. Well, an interesting thing happened. I went out and was running, you know, I ran out and I was running a little bit up tempo, like I've been telling you guys. I'm going to focus on getting a little bit more speed work in. And then I actually beat my best time with really not the intention of going out there and doing that. So that's a good sign for me. You know, that's something that lets me know that, all right, you know, things are starting to get better. The speed is starting to come back. So I just need to continue to focus on that. I'll continue to work on that this week. And then, you know, I just need to put it together on the endurance end. So just making sure my long runs are getting longer and longer. You know, I've been hanging around in the mid-teens, you know, lots of 16 milers. So this last week I did 18 as sort of a segue to a 20 miler. And I think, you know, next week I'm going to shoot for a 20 miler. And that may or may not coincide with what Marquel and Habib are doing. You know, they focus on a little bit more of like that mid-range distance. But even if they're going to go out and do 16 or 14, I'm just going to make sure that I tack on my mileage either, you know, before we start or at the end. Because I need to go ahead and get into the 20s. Because like I told you all, I am eyeing a race that's set up for the first quarter of next year. And things look okay. You know, we'll see, you know, if the race is going to go on live or not. But if it is a live race, I think I'm going to be there. It's in Q1, so I need to really start working on speed and endurance. You know, I have no goals right now of like PRing or anything like that, but I certainly want to run another sub 3 marathon. Since I've, for the last, I don't know, a couple of years, any race that I've run, any live in-person marathon, I've been doing sub 3s. So I just want to continue that streak. I want to keep that streak alive. And so I have to make sure I'm in shape for at least that. So again, long run went well. We went out pretty fast in the beginning, probably a little bit faster than we intended to. You know, we dropped several sub 7-minute miles during the first half on the out portion. So we set ourselves up for a little bit more of a challenge in back end. You know, I really like to negative split my long runs, which I was able to do. But since we went out at that fast pace, it sort of set the tone for the full run. So it was good. It was a good test just to see, you know, exactly where the fitness was. And I still had a little bit of room at the end. So again, all of that is a positive sign. One of the other things, when I go out on my runs during the week from my house, where my house is, it's like in the back of the subdivision and it's up a pretty steep hill. So normally when I'm coming back home, I say, hey, you know, no matter how tired I am, no matter how hard of a run it might have been, I always push that hill back to my house. That's like, you know, I call it earning my shower. You know, I'm almost done with my run. I'm coming in to rest, but I've got to finish strong. So I gotta earn my shower by really pushing it up that hill. So I got a little bit of footage of the hill, and I don't know how well it shows on video, but you know, it's a pretty steep hill, and it's a good way to end all of my runs, because once I make it up that hill, it's a short drop off, and then I'm back at my front. Every run I do from my house involves this hill. You know, I'm gonna try to hit the hill hard. So even though I'm tired, I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like. I don't know how well it's gonna translate to the camera. Let's get it. Finish every run. And that's how I earn my shower. Gotta earn my shower. So yeah, that was my week. Again, 90 miles this week. Got in some speed work. Got in a long run. You know, everything is starting to click, and we're just gonna keep that momentum going. Hopefully, we'll have Habib back in the fold for next week. I think we met a couple other guys out there, and Habib's got a few people. So hopefully, our little band of 3 will start to grow, and we'll be able to put together a nice little crew to go out there and do our long runs on Sunday. So. I also picked up a subscriber this week. So thank you for that. Y'all continue to subscribe. Anyone who wants to get in some long runs, you know, we normally do them around 12 or 1 o'clock on Sunday. Even if you can't go the whole way, you know, you might look at it and say, you know, I don't really run that long. If you want to get in 5, 6, 7, whatever, maybe you can just start out with us and, you know, just get a little bit of mileage in. So come check us out. We've been doing Silver Comet a lot lately, but we do try to move around a little bit. So that's my week. That's my update. I'll catch y'all next week with what's going on then. All right, later.